championship of the world with an 11th round knockout over a game and exciting challenge from John Mugabi. Thanks to Tommy Hearns for joining us at ringside. 129 of the 11th round, Marvelous Marvin Haglar racks up his 12th consecutive title defense, pushes his record up to 62 victories against just 2 losses and 2 draws. 52 knockouts for the 31-year-old champion, and you can see that he was in a tough fight against a tough man from Kampala, Uganda, a tribal warrior who came to fight, and the face of Marvin Haglar, the swelling under the right eye, showing that he was in there against a tough challenge tonight. A dramatic, well-fought fight. Haglar continues to impress with his determination, his poise, his skill, and his ability to finish when he's got the opportunity. They're working on John Mugabi over there. They have him seated on a stool. Dr. Donald Romeo and Dr. Flip Pomansky there attending to him, and he is apparently all right. Gil, it looked to me like he was mainly exhausted from the continual punishment than from an actual kind of a knockout shot.
Well, Tim, any of these fighters that knocked everybody out, he didn't have much experience going a lot of rounds, and he got tired.
All right, let's get the time from Chuck Hull.
29 seconds of the 11th round. The winner by a knockout, and still the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Marvelous Marvin Haglar.
There is Marvin Haglar. Let's go up to our Al Bernstein if he is ready to go in the ring. Now, while we're waiting, Al hooking up with Marvin Haglar, let's go back and look at the knockout blows. That right, 2 rights in a row, and that second one did most of the damage, but you can see just how exhausted he is here. Finally, just caves in. Tremendous display by Haglar, and a great display by John Mugabi, who made a lot of friends and fans here tonight.
He certainly did, Tim. He's a really solid middleweight contender, and he'll be back. He's only 26 years of age, doesn't have much experience because he knocked everybody out so quickly. He doesn't have many rounds under his belt.
That's right. His first defeat after 26 victories. And now let's go to Al Bernstein with Marvin Haglar.
We are in the ring with Marvin. Goody and Pat Petronelli are with him. They are holding his hands up for the photographers. Lane Mills, can we sneak in here and talk to Marvin? Marvin Haglar with the win. Marvin, this is getting to be redundant. We do this about every couple of months. It's always tough, but you always show unbelievable staying power, and that's what you showed here tonight.
Show what a champion is about. I would like to take this time out if I can. This win here, I'd like to give to Rip Valenti, who's not with us, who's been a great man, and before he died, he told me, Marvin, win this one for me. And he was in the hospital before he died. And also, it's my wife's birthday, and I miss being home with my wife and my daughter. Also, my grandmother and my sister. I want to say happy birthday to all of them. All
right, indeed, Rip Valenti, your first promoter, and your wife, Bertha, obviously a staunch supporter. This fight had so many twists and turns. You came out as a righty in the first round. We were all surprised. Was that a plan to set up being a southpaw?
Right, I tried to find out to see, he was training for a southpaw. Exactly. Try to see which type of strategy he had in there. Then I turned back southpaw, and I found out that I was more effective southpaw. So I kept it that way. If I was effective more right-handed, I was trained to fight continuously right-handed.
It seemed the fight turned, and we look at some of the action here as you had John Mugabi in trouble. This is probably in the 6th round when you had, no, this is the ending of the fight, excuse me. That was where you knocked him out. You had him, when you got him in trouble in the 6th, though, I thought it was, he showed amazing heart because you nailed him with some big shots.
Right, I had to back off a little more and weigh him down a little more. He was a tough cookie, you know, no doubt about it. I think he could beat any junior middleweights out there, but he didn't belong in there with me. I had to put my strength together near the end and weigh him down and then show him who is the true champ. And I think what a true champion is that person with that little bit extra, and that's exactly what I showed him.
You always seem to have it. Did he ever hurt you with any of those bombs he landed?
I think I took some of his best shots, especially the right hand right at the end, and he seen me still smiling, you know, and I like that kind of stuff. I love a good fight. But, you know, I'm champion, and believe it or not, I'm giving it a little thought, but this might be my last fight.
I thought, Marvin, that the fight seemed to turn around completely when you started to fight southpaw, move to your right, and use the jab. Was that, do you think, maybe where it turned?
Would you miss me if I leave?